Hey everybody, welcome to the card of the week for the week of February 25th. I'm Rash and I hope you are doing fabulous today. Before I get started into the card of the week, a couple of things I wanted to say. The first thing is I have an article that I wrote in the Cartomancer, which is, can you see that? Which is a magazine dedicated to cartomancy. That's why it's called the Cartomancer, but it's dedicated to tarot and oracle cards and the art of reading. And I have an article in there called Tarot as a Tool for Waking Up. This is the winter edition 2018. It's still available, I think. I will put the link to the Cartomancer in the description of this video, but please check it out. You can buy a single edition or you can get a subscription. I actually have a subscription and it's pretty good too. So again, it's the Cartomancer and I will put a link in the description. That's the first thing. The second thing is, and this is sort of serious thing I'd like to bring up. Guess it's not that serious. I mean, come on. When I do these readings and when I post on my blog, I always say your mileage may vary. And what I mean by that is what I say may work for you or it may not work for you. It's really up to you. And I know I have some people that when I do readings or the cards of the week or the card of the day on Twitter, when I do that or I put something on my blog, they're like, oh my, where'd you get that from? Or why are you doing that? And that doesn't mean that. And for me, it's okay. I think there's room for all types of views in the art of reading tarot, but again, I will always say your mileage may vary. What I say may not resonate with you. It may resonate with you, and it's up to you to take what you need and leave the rest behind, or leave all of it behind. So yeah, I just some couple of things have been said about that, and it's life's short. It's too short to get upset about that. But yeah, I just wanted to toss that out there. Okay, so the next thing is the actual card of the week, which is the Four of Pentacles. And look at this gorgeous card. I am using the Afro Goddess Tarot Arcanas. It is by Andrea Furtick. Here's the deck. The deck came last week and I am so impressed with this. It makes me smile, like the Luna Soul deck I showed a couple of weeks back. It just makes me smile because these cards are just, I just like them. Like this is the Seven of Swords. Take a look at that. Two of Wands. Let's see what else. Here's Justice. So what I will do is put the link to Andrea's Instagram account in the description of this card of the week also. So you can check out her artwork and see if the deck is still available. I think it is. But anyway, let's get to the card of the week, which is the Four of Pentacles. Usually this card represents an air of stinginess or an air of greediness when dealing with money. It's a very, at least I take it as being a very literal card. You can see the character or the person on the card is holding on to that pentacle and is also adorned with pentacles. You see the earrings and you also see a crown. So money is an important thing. It's surrounding this person's head, and so it's pretty important. Let's just say that. Now, the moon is going into Sagittarius in a couple of hours as I'm recording this, and I think it's going to stay in Sagittarius, I think, until Friday. And it usually means, the moon in Sagittarius usually means like generosity, openness, giving. So, bringing the Four of Pentacles in with the moon going into Sagittarius, it's generosity. But maybe this card is asking you to be generous to yourself, not going out and doing a spending spree or anything like that, but, and I'm talking to myself here, paying yourself first, meaning looking at your savings account. if you have one. If you don't have one, think about starting one. And it doesn't even have to be at a bank or anything. Just put some money away somewhere in a box. And we're not even talking about hundreds of dollars or anything like that. It could be like $1 a day, $1 a month. We're talking about small amounts here. Hopefully this resonates with you. I'll even give you a story. I'm still looking at my spending. You can read my blog. You can see I have a couple of spreads about spending, and money, and my relationship with money has been a thread with some of these videos. But I'm still looking at my spending, and one thing I realized is that, for example, on my way to work, I take the bus and then I have to take the train. When I get off the bus, Starbucks is right in front of me, and usually I will go into Starbucks and get like my cafe mocha or whatever, and that sucker is about 7 francs, 8 francs, and I think it's 1-to-1, so I'm paying like $7 to $8 for a cup of like Starbucks coffee in a Starbucks. So it's not like you're doing like the European gourmet stuff or whatever. And I also have a coffee at home before I go. That's one thing that I'm looking at in terms of my spending, and that's the energy of the Four of Pentacles mixed with the moon going into Sagittarius this week. Being generous with yourself in terms of saving money, giving money to yourself, giving money to your future. So think about that as you go along this week. I know it's something that I'm going to have to think about too, especially since I have some goals, some financial goals I want to hit, and I'm sure you do too. So, Four of Pentacles, card of the week. Keep this beautiful image in mind, because even though the money is surrounding her, the pentacles are surrounding this character on the card. It's very regal. She looks like the type that she's going to give things to herself, being generous with herself. So keep this card in mind. All right? Okay. I hope it resonates with you. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section if you like. And other than that, I will see you next week. Bye.